streamed in a hotel in central London. Now, I'll go on to a little bit more about the inquiry and what happened last week at the inquiry, because it's extremely interesting. But just to say, I was a member, well, I was one of the leaders of Youth Against Racism in Europe in the 1990s, alongside Hannah Sell, who's now the General Secretary of the Socialist Party. We were both members of the Militant, which is now the Socialist Party. And we were spied on by Peter Francis, who, if you remember, was the undercover police whistleblower. He blew the whistle in 2011. He basically had a crisis of conscience. He said that whilst he didn't agree with Hannah and myself and the ideas of the Militant Socialist Party, he did, however, think that we were good people and that we weren't, that what happened to us in terms of police spying, but also the police brutality that some of us also encountered. I was beaten up on an anti-fascist demonstration by riot police at Earls Court Station. We were kettled, put on a train, and in January 1994, we thought we were going home. We got off the train, and do I need to do anything? It says start my video, Amnon. No, you're on mute. I got off the train. I'll just carry on. Got off the
sorry,
train.
Can you start a video, Lois? Sorry about that.
Yeah, okay. So when we got off the train at Earls Court, January 1994, then we were set upon by riot police, and I was quite badly beaten up at the time. So Peter Francis, undercover political policeman, part of the special demonstration squad, witnessed all of that. He spied on us. These weren't short-term infiltrations. He actually spied on us for five to 6 years. But he drew the conclusion that what happened to us was wrong and that he was going to blow the whistle. When he did blow the whistle, he also revealed that the Stephen Lawrence family had been spied on. So I was heavily involved in South East London campaigning to get the BNP headquarters closed down in Welling, which is the area of London that I'm from. And we set up that campaign in 1987, and we campaigned for many years before it became a big campaign. We were on the streets, and we were quite often outnumbered by fascist thugs, actually, in that part of South East London. But we campaigned for a number of years. The campaign really developed. Rohit Dougal was murdered, then then Roland Adams was murdered, 2 young black teenagers in that part of London, and then Stephen Lawrence was murdered in April 1993, and then the campaign took on a whole new meaning, where we were organising mass demonstrations, mass protests. 2 weeks